So, hi guys, good evening, everybody. My name is Whitney, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Copywriting with Whitney or Copy Whitney. So, today I'm going to talk about headlines. Now, I'm a beginner, and so whatever I learn is what I'm sharing here. I'm not an expert. This is not expert opinion. This is not an opinion of someone who has been in the game for that long. I am just starting. I'm barely even 3 months in. So with that information, take it lightly when I try to teach these things. Okay, so for today we're going to be talking about headlines. Like the title says, how to write headline copies that convert. The reason why I'm bringing this is there's a group that I joined, and in that group I see a lot of people send their copies for review, and at the end of the day they might have amazing copies, but then the headlines do not make that much sense. And if you think about it, the first rule of copywriting is that you have to have a headline that is engaging, that stops people from scrolling. In a fast-paced world today, where everybody's attention is being drawn to one thing or the other, where we have short attention span, you have to make sure that whatever you are sending out there is good enough to stop someone from scrolling and take a moment to look at you. So, with what I've seen, I'm going to try and explain how to write good headlines, and then I'm going to show you some examples of what I have, some examples that ChatGPT have shown me, and yeah, hopefully they teach you how to write good headlines. So, let's begin. First of all, like this says, how to write headline copies that convert. But I like to think of it as how to write headline copies that are engaging. Now, the first thing to note is that it has to be attention grabbing. I'm going to be using this note to explain what I mean, but then I will try to simplify everything I'm saying. It has to be attention grabbing, like I said. You might have a very good copy, but nobody will read your copy if they don't first pause at the headline of it. So, a powerful headline, is your first and only opportunity to grab attention, pique interest, and persuade readers to take action. If it does not do that, then it's going to be rubbish. So, whether you're writing a sales copy, an email copy, newsletter, website ad, even a video sales letter, it has to stop people from what they are doing, from that activity they are taking. And it has to make them stop, pause. If they had passed it, they have to go back to be like, what did that girl even say? What did that guy, what was that copy talking about? And then they would proceed to reading that. Now, that particular action, or the way to stop them, the way to write attention grabbing copies, can be done in different ways, numerous ways. I think up to seven. There are different ways, and for clarity I'm going to try to explain them. Number one, like it says, focus on a benefit. People care about benefits. If I have a problem and your headline is about my problem, I will probably stop. Like they said, a good sales copy, a good copy is when somebody can explain your problems to you without you asking that person. And so always mention the benefit of that person, your target audience, your customer avatar. Always mention their benefit. So, for example, how to achieve so in so time, how to achieve a result in this time frame. A better example, how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days without giving up dessert. Very key example. Another one, maybe let's say you're trying to add weight. How to add weight in 10 days without stuffing your face, something like that. If I have a problem of losing weight, I would stumble on this and I will stop and I would skimp through. That is it. So the second one is use numbers and specifics. If you use numbers, people are mentally going to be intrigued, like, oh, this certain number of people did this thing. Oh, wow. Okay. So I could be part of the numbers that would do it or would not do it. Okay, let me stop and read and try to make this mental calculation in my head. So, like it says, numbers stand out and convey credibility. They also set clearer expectations for readers. Like I said, you when you see numbers on a caption or on a subject line or on a headline, you have this inner calculator in your head that tries to divide those numbers into smaller units and imagine yourself in those smaller units. If someone says 50% of women in this area are using this product, here's why you should. For example, in that subject line, you are going to also want to be like, okay, 50%, that means that if they come to my area, 50% have used it, meaning every one in two people have used it. Possibly the other person has used it, so I should probably use it too. It's like a mental expectation. It conveys credibility, like it says. I'm going to try to make this video very short so that I don't waste time. I hit the nail on the head. So for example, 7 secrets to writing headlines that boost clicks by 50%. If I am a copywriter and I stumble on this, I would definitely stop. Another example, 5 foolproof tips to save $1,000 a month using numbers and specifics. Very important. The third one, which is the one I like to use a lot, is to evoke curiosity. You have to make your reader's interest rise by just reading what you have to tell them. This is the one I like because I don't know, maybe it's from my story writing background, but this is the one I choose every day, every time. In fact, in the example of the copies that I show you, it's probably going to be this one that you look at, that you see. So yeah, for example, what successful entrepreneurs do every morning that you don't. You're going to be like, what do these people do that I don't? Micro habits. What are they drinking? What are they eating? What do successful people think that I don't think about? It makes you curious and you want to read through. It's for me, it's the best formula for writing a good headline. The second example, the secret marketing trick that triple sales overnight. It will have you sticking all this type of headlines. This particular type of headline will have you reading till the end, which is the aim of every copywriter that is writing a copy. Number four, solve a problem. Address your reader's pain point directly and offer a solution. Very important. If I know that, like I said, if I think this is almost similar to the first one, yes. But instead of mentioning what I would get, you're going to mention my problem. Instead of mentioning, and I think this one is more effective than the first one because if you say something like, have you been struggling with back pain for the past 3 days because of your weight? Someone who has serious weight issues would be likely to stop, to pause, to reverse back, to flip the pages, to scroll back to whatever you were writing about, than for you to say, okay, reduce your weight in so so so. You reducing your weight is a benefit, but then picking out the pain that that person is going through because of the weight itself, I think that strikes harder. So examples: how to save for retirement without skipping your daily coffee. That's a good example. How to stop wasting hours on social media. Here's how to write posts that sell. Yes. So the next type of headline, or the next way to write eye catchy headline: use power words. Certain words create strong emotional reactions, encouraging readers to take actions. Power words like proven, ultimate, free, secret, exclusive, all of them increase impact. This is very true. If somebody sees, especially, and when you use these power words, try to make them bold, very bold, so that people can see them. Because I've seen an example of a copy where someone wrote free, which would have been attractive, but it wasn't bold enough. So the writing has to be bold, but then if it's also bold and it's not good enough, it's a problem. So make sure that you're using power words and you're also making them bold. It's a balanced situation. So, yes, a better way to actually know the power words is when you do customer research or customer avatar research, and you would discover their pain points. So, like I said, if you're doing for acne, if you're writing a copy for acne, you're going to want to talk about their pain points in the headline. Maybe 5 secrets to a flawless face, 5 secrets to an amazing face, boosting your confidence with these free hacks. Those things would probably have the person pausing and trying to read through. So, example: the ultimate is here. Remember, the ultimate guide to crafting emails that convert. Another example: proven strategies to land your first 5 clients. Very, very effective. Number 6, create urgency. Tap into the fear of missing out or limited time offers to push immediate effect. I find that this one works, but it mostly works for people who are most aware. I find that this works, but it works for people who already know the product, who want the product, who are interested in the product, but probably they left it in abandoned cart. So when you do this, it kind of puts them on the edge and it makes them want to buy immediately. So, for example, only 3 days left to save 50% on your favorite tools. Remember what I said, this is for people who are already inclined with your brand. I do not know you from anywhere and you are telling me only 50%, I be only 3 days left to this. I would not care, because I'll probably think about getting it somewhere else. But if I knew you, if I have worked with you, if I had trusted you and your brand, and I believe in what you sell or what you promise me as your benefit, if I see this, it would trigger something in me to buy immediately. So, yes, another example: get your dream body in 8 weeks. Start today. Yes. Now, the next one: ask a compelling question. Asking a compelling question can be also in the same vein as evoking curiosity. They're almost the same thing. So, questions draw readers in because they prompt them to think or seek answers. For example, tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Here's how to fix it. Struggling to grow your business. These three steps would help. Yes. So yeah, this would have them reading to the end, like I said. So the next one is use negative words to challenge your readers. Negative words like stop, avoid, or never can spark attention by challenging the behaviors. For example, stop overthinking your content strategy. Here's what actually works. This is a great example. Stop overthinking your summer body. For example, this is my own personal example. Here's how to lose weight, how to lose 50 kg in just 1 week. That person will rush to your copy. Another example, X never waste money on ineffective ads again. And maybe that person will be like, here's what to do. Yeah. So the next one, include strong CTA. Make your headline actionable to guide readers on what next to do. For example, download this free ebook to skyrocket your sales. This could be like a welcome package, a welcome email sequence. It could be the very first message that you send. I think that's what number 9 is about, because this would be, on the reader's part, it is a benefit, but on the copywriter's part, it is probably to lure you in so that you could be part of their email list. So when you go to go and click on the download the free ebook, they will now start telling you things like put in your email, put in your name, and the rest. So it works. It has you converting the lead to someone who is on your email list. So indeed, it works. Number 10, test the for you formula. For maximum conversion, check if your headline is useful. This is very important. Check if it is useful, check if it is urgent, check if it is unique, and check if it is ultra specific. Very important. Now, when I was learning copywriting, or the course that I got to learn copywriting, the copywriter's name is Golibe. Golibe said something that stuck in my head. I don't really remember useful, urgent, unique, and all of that. I don't usually remember that. I just remember only two things. Number one, does it evoke curiosity? Number two, is your copy Googleable? Like Googleable, but I want to break it. Like, if someone imputes your copy in Google, would it be able to find something related to your copy? I don't know if I'm pushing that well. But what he was trying to say is that you need to be so creative with your copy. You need to you need to be able to stop people's attention just by the creativity that your copy is emitting. So yes, that's what I usually remember. So when I get creative about my copy, that's when I come back and I'm like, okay, does it offer value? Does it encourage immediate action? Does it stand out? Is it clear and precise? So we're going to go over examples. Sorry, we're going to do a quick recap. I'm just going to mention the list of the things. Number one, does it focus on benefits? Number two, does it use numbers and specifics? Number three, does it evoke curiosity? Number four, solve a problem. Number five, use power words. Number six, create urgency, fear of missing out. Number seven, ask a compelling question. Number eight, using negative words to challenge readers such as stop, avoid, never, you know, those type of negative words. Number nine, include strong CTA, meaning whatever call to action is at the bottom of your sales page, that can initially become the subject line itself. but then you have to craft it in a creative way. And the final, which I like to call the creativity test or the for you formula, like it is here. Is it useful, urgent, unique, and ultra specific? Now, the final tip, the best way to write headlines that convert rather, is to test different versions. Use A B testing, analyze performance, and refine your approach. By combining clarity, emotion, and actionable language, your headline can stand out, connect with readers, and ultimately drive conversion. Yeah. So I'm going to show you examples of the headline that I have. Oh, that's not it. Where's my drive? Yeah, headline, or you can call them subject lines. So I asked AI to craft some for me, and it did. So this is what AI said. Here are 10 attention grabbing subject lines across different niches to inspire your email copy. This is for email copy, not sales page. Number one, struggling to lose weight. This 10-minute hack changes everything. Now, when they said struggling to lose weight, that is you're mentioning the pain point. Why am I always pressing back in this thing? You're mentioning the pain point, which is number what? It's also a compelling question if you think about it. Yes, it's a compelling question. Are you struggling to lose weight? Yes. Here's 10-minute hack. It's a compelling question. That's what it falls under. And then it also solves a problem. And it's also telling you how to achieve a goal, benefit, focusing on a benefit. So it's three things in one. We have others. We have the number one mistake holding you back from achieving your goal, which is using numbers and specifics. How to grow your savings three times faster. That's using numbers, specifics, and you're also telling them a benefit. Hurry. These bestsellers are 50% off. That is the sense of urgency. If you can remember, fear of missing out. The app everyone is talking about and why you need it. This is evoking curiosity. Someone is going to, if it's a social media person, someone who uses social media a lot, that person is going to be like, what app is everybody interested in? I need to see it. And then they will go ahead to download it. Maybe on TikTok, where I heard TikTok is getting banned in the US. If someone was to see this type of email copy or sales copy right now, the person is going to stop and click on it. So there are lots more. There's say goodbye to tantrums, try this proven three-step trick today. There's how to rekindle the spark in just 7 days. Your next getaway awaits you. Top five destinations under $500. Ready to quit your 9 to 5. Here's how I did it in 6 months. Five simple changes to live your dream life without breaking the bank. These are the ones that ChatGPT offered to me. Now I'm going to show you the ones I have. So yeah, let's try. Okay, so this is an example of mine. The world is cruel to thick thighs. Here's to girls with thick thighs. Here's how I know. This is an email copy, by the way. This is, I want to believe this is a welcome. This, remember, this is my trial work. So I want to believe this is going to be part of a welcome sequence. This is offering value. So the world is cruel to girls with thick thighs. Here's how I know. This would fall under evoking curiosity, which is what I like to do a lot. I told you before, I love when someone has to be like, why is the world terrible to girls with thick thighs? And if you're a girl with thick thighs, it solves your problem because you're like, oh, okay, someone has finally seen that the world is crazy to me. So, yes, so that's number one. It falls under it falls under evoking curiosity, which is what I like a lot, like I had mentioned. Okay, that's that. Let's try another one. Stick thighs. This one is, I nearly lost my life, and yes, it was because of my face. Again, evoking curiosity. I think that was what it was, just about evoking curiosity to me. I really like to evoke curiosity because I like when someone evokes my own curiosity. So that is what I use. But then I'm still working on other ones which I have started learning to use. And then this one is forget success, remain poor. Here's why. Also evoking curiosity. So I'm trying for another brand, and this is a welcome sequence. Welcome to the Hairfidence family. This one is a welcome message. A bowed head should be on your checklist today. Here's why. This is evoking curiosity. A wig that can stick to your head forever. Mind you, this is a hair care brand, so everything about it has to be for a specific audience that want to grow their hair out naturally. So yes, this is for them. So I hope today I've been able to teach you how to write headlines that convert. I hope you've learned a thing or two. As I learn, I will try to also teach in my own words. And yeah, with that, we've come to the end of this. If you need this doc file, this Google doc file, just comment under this video and I would send it to you. It was so lovely having you here. Till next time, take care.